And today, a convicted murderer in Pocatello learned his punishment at the Bannock County Courthouse, and tears were shed.
KPVI News that works for you reporter Rachel Cox-Rosen was there. She has the details.
1-year-old Timothy Blaney was convicted of second-degree murder after beating a man to death with a 2x4. Blaney beat Skyler Huffield to death in May 2016 after finding Huffield in bed with his estranged wife. 3 took the stand Friday to give victim impact statements at Blaney's sentencing, and the tears flowed during Skyler's mother's statement.
It was the hardest thing I ever had to do. But I also felt like that was the last thing I could do for my son, and I had to be his voice.
In her statement, she said, quote, "A large part of me died that day," and called the life she's living now a, quote, "nightmare." But she says she wants people to remember Skyler as the great person he was.
Just how fun-loving he was. He was such a caring soul, and he had a gentle heart, and he would have gave the shirt off his back to anybody in need.
Today in court, a judge sentenced Blaney to 15 years in prison with 27 years indeterminate.
You know, it doesn't seem fair that 15 years for somebody losing their life. Like I said in there, my son got a death sentence, we got a life sentence, and he'll be free at an age younger than me to enjoy the rest of his life that when my son was robbed of that.
The sentence was a result of a previously agreed upon plea deal between Blaney and the prosecution. Now, Skyler's family is just trying to move on.
It's an everyday struggle. Everything that you do, everything you go to, everything reminds you of the person that you lost.
Rachel Cox-Rosen, KPVI News that works for you.
Blaney also gave a statement in court today. He said, quote, "For whatever it's worth, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I'm not a monster. I'm just a man who made a bad choice." And the judge says part of the reason he accepted the plea deal is because of Blaney's young age. He challenged Blaney to, quote, "make something of his life."